We need to make camp, probably. What time of day is it at this stage?
The sun is on its way down. It's still bright, though.
We have a little bit of daylight left.
Go make camp, I suppose.
As you make your way out from the clearing area, Forrest David is stood there. He holds out a hand towards David.
Could you also bring us back
He raises an eyebrow.
towards the edge of the forest?
Fine. This way.
Thank you.
Can you be instrumental in
To
what?
find somebody as nice as David.
Forrest David, you mean?
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah, for David. Yeah, not you.
should be more clearness next time.
You're in danger of complimenting me.
But I always call you Martinez. I don't call you David.
Yeah, that's true.
I said nice. I don't know why you felt like a.
I'm not. I think the person who, keeps you alive and feeding you is pretty nice.
We get ourselves.
You cut off. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's for the better. I pat him on his back. Keep walking.
Okay, so several hours pass, and he eventually stops. Right, this is where I found you. We came from that direction over there. Do you want to keep going that way?
Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. Get out of my bush.
You have been extremely useful, and I, for my rope grab patch, pull it out and give him a bullseye lantern.
He takes it, and he manages to affix it to his now new stick. It's a staff of light.
I have a nice evening.
Yeah, you too. Back to busy work. He just lies down in a bush.
Right.
It's a pretty bush.
Rest.
And
A good night.
I walk towards that direction.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
You have to walk east now, right, guys?
west.
East.
The forest was in the east, I think.
Good.
The forest was in the west, I think. Pretty sure I said that
Yes.
way.
I don't have my notes. I don't know.
I can double check the Google Doc. West. Yes.
Yeah.
Forest in the west, so we need to go east.
Yeah, so if you walk to the east, we'll get back to the town.
If you walk far enough, definitely. And swim a little bit.
I say about another hour passes, and it is starting to grow dim now.
Is the town in sight?
No. It was approximately 6 hours of travel, initially.
If we keep walking, we will walk past midnight, I think.
Yeah, let's just set up camp. And we're at a tent still,
I
right?
believe we picked something up from the shop.
There's nothing in the back of all.
Oh, this is an issue.
Oh well, open air camping.
I'm guessing we probably want people to be on watch then.
Oh yeah, definitely, always.
Well, especially since we're out in the open.
Are we gonna make a shelter of some sort of find a nice sheltered spot?
Do you know how?
Yeah, we could find like a small hill so we have one side covered. Or do we have rope with us?
We have rope, yes.
Yes. And we can set up the rope between two trees and find large sticks to lean on the rope so we have like one diagonal wall behind us to sleep under. That's a very crude way to make shelter.
Let's go looking for some sticks. Oh, we already have the dried bush that we can use for a campfire.
Yeah.
You can also make campfire.
I mean, the campfire wouldn't be an issue. If you can make shelter, June, since you know how.
I mean, I can start a fire pretty easily just with my fire
So
thing. But I want to make sure
then-
that I don't aim at the forest that would definitely make fire, but more than it. We probably want.
and we also make water. We can't, right?
We can. What do we have?
Okay.
Food we have.
Yeah, but also if we mess up with the fire, there's a quick way to put it out. Just put rocks around the place you're. You know how to make a campfire, right, Brandon?
Don't tell him to disadvantage.
Brandon looks at. You know what? I'm going to do the roll anyway. But yeah, I was going to say that Brandon would be looking at Jun incredulously at this point.
Oh, actually, I've.
Who's out a campfire from his pocket?
No, that would be funny.
Brandon had a really good idea and then immediately lost the train of thought. Is how I'm going to justify the 18 and then the 9. I know it's disadvantage.
To mold the
Why are you
berry
stealthing?
birds, so we could make a small trench.
Wait, why do I vote stealth?
Yeah, I'm good.
Whoops. My
You're trying to hide what you were thinking.
it's a +2, so I guess I would just
11, no, and 12.
no. Yeah, so it'd be a 12.
Yeah, fair enough. In which case, I would say you know in theory how to make a fire. That's okay.
I kind of know, but I would prefer you do it, John, since you've got actual practical experience of this, and I've just seen stuff on TV that you recommended.
Alright, I will help Brandon as well.
Okay, we'll work on this together then, I guess.
It's
Is
nice.
this the place where we're gonna camp?
Yeah, it's a nice place, I think. It's good enough.
Alright, in that case I'm gonna use mold earth to create a small trench to at least have some cover.
Okay, okay.
Then we're mostly settled.
Do we have enough wood to keep the fire going?
Something.
Look
Okay.
for some more.
Preferably, yes.
You do
Alright,
need more
fine,
to be able to go overnight, but one search will be enough. And also, actually, roll me a survival check. Whoever wants to search.
It was June.
I'd say that
Okay.
Brandon would be helping you just because he already agreed to assist with the campfire.
Advantage 16. That's proper.
Okay, so you walk around searching, and Brandon is there behind you saying, "Oh, stick."
And you're pointing out every single individual stick and leaf as he does it.
Brandon's just voicing June's thoughts at this point, and it's not helping.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're pointing at every stick we see, and we need a little bit of those dry ones. But you found some pretty sticks.
Yay.
High five.
Yeah.
Bing. You drop some sticks.
Oh.
After a little bit of searching, you guys both trundle back with armfuls of sticks. Help keep the fire going for quite some time, as it is starting to grow dark.
How are we gonna do the shifts?
People, 3 shifts.
Are the dogs gonna sleep the entire night? I mean, dogs are quite perspective. Okay.
Alright, then I will take first shift, since nobody's offering.
I mean,
Take last shift.
I don't mind doing the middle
Brandon
shift.
second.
Yeah.
As if someone has to wake me up, I prefer it's Brandon.
I will wake you up just to wake you up if you...
No, that's you're gonna ruin my sleep. Okay, and I already sense when Brandon is near. I have acquired that skill.
Thanks, Brandon. Really? That's very specific.
That's extremely niche.
Because we're
skill.
share a room. Like, you know, I just recognize your vibes getting there.
I already started cooking with the fire going.
What are you making?
A soup that will make help
Do,
us
do we have a
stay
pot?
warm. I always take my kitchen supplies with me.
Fair enough. Good.
Okay, so
they
we have
repaired.
kitchen supplies, but no camping supplies.
I'm sorry.
say that.
Did you wanna starve? If you want, I can just make enough for me and Brandon and the dogs.
I have enough snowballs with me to survive.
I could just imagine you just like looking at a snowball gun. Sort of just lying in bed.
Oh.
I don't know, it's a weird image, but at the point
Yes.
the strange.
Yes, it certainly is.
Yeah, that's fair. Why are you imagining June like that, bro?
Because it's me and I've got a very specific way of describing things that doesn't really correlate to how most people think it seems.
Again. So, you have your meal. Towards the end of the meal, actually, specifically, how was this all set up? You molded the earth, so are you all in that molded space, or is that just with a
My
fire?
idea would be
Yeah.
from a side view, so that's the just have a slowly going with the campfire here.
Good, okay.
Did you make the diagonal wall?
If it's
Yeah.
somewhat structured.
Downside, it is only 5 feet of space that you can have molded in. So if you have the fire there, it could be very hot if you're sat in there with it.
It would be a bit lower, but since
either
the
way.
night would be cold, I want to make sure that we're all warm.
For about an
We also
hour,
have,
however,
like,
you start to
land
feel the earth start to shift and start to try to reset itself.
I forgot it does that. I use. Do I have to do this every hour? I mean, possible, since it only takes a couple of maybe minutes.
What is happening, Martinez?
Oh,
Are we experiencing an earthquake?
does that? I'm guessing that spell must wear off after a while, huh?
As you say that,
Oh no, that's only
flush
if
to the
it
ground.
is becoming difficult terrain. I'm using the first one.
Wait 1 second.
Loose earth to instantly activate it. I move it along ground. The rest is
spawning
away.
out of the pit.
The difficult terrain lasts for an hour and creating shapes.
Fair enough then, I'll let you off. It does not. It starts to shimmy and shake a little bit, but it holds. That's the only instance that happens.
Are you about to bury us alive, Martinez?
If I could, I would only bury you. Don't worry, June.
Good to know.
Could we not bury anyone alive? Is that an option?
We still have to bury Julie.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
She's not being buried alive.
Oh,
No, I wasn't implying that she was. It's just we're talking about as a side tangent.
By the way, June, did you grab the staff from Bella?
yeah, I did. She let it go quite easily.
It's actually kind of convenient that you got that because that's one of the things I was going to make for my book when we got a bit more money.
There's some money.
Speaking of which, how much do we have in the kitty right now? Am I using a very specific phrase? How much party funds do we have?
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me check. Around 400 ish.
Kara asked for something.
She
It
wants
was
a pony.
yeah, like the summoned steed, but that costs about actually it costs as much as a bag of holding. So I did promise that I'd make us all something. So when we go back to town, if you guys don't want to, it's fine. But I might look to see if there's any, I don't know, other odd jobs that we can do about town just to get a bit of extra cash, unless, well, we come across other stuff to sell while we're kind of milling about the place.
There are.
I was thinking actually, since we did gather some ingredients, maybe we could sell some of the things we can make.
How to that
Sell
potion
items
vendor,
or
maybe?
potions.
The guy that we took the experimental potions on, maybe we could sell some ingredients to him.
No, not ingredients, potions.
Oh, you mean make the potion? Sorry, I thought you meant about ingredients.
No.
Okay, we could make potions and maybe set up a small stall on the marketplace to sell them. Because
We
I
have
don't
a
think
shop.
we are trackable. The location of our shop isn't that handy.
In a-
It's
in a
like
back
right
garden.
behind somebody's house.
True, but
And
we did
people don't
gather
know-
a lot of attention.
Yeah, so
And any
either we have
publicity is good publicity.
Maybe we should have a talk with the couple first before we do that to just check that it's okay. Probably don't want
Who
to
is
get them
good
annoyed
with
again.
talking? Who would be good with like getting people to our shop? Because that's kind of what you two did.
I mean, I did customer service, not marketing. So, I mean, I could try if you want, but it would probably be nice to have someone to bounce off of, do that alongside me.
I think John would be a good poster girl.
Sure.
I mean, maybe
I
a
will
couple of.
ask you nicely.
Yeah.
Wait, if I'm the poster girl, am I like? Why does it keep going black? Sorry. If I'm the poster girl, does that mean like I'm our shop's what do you say,
Mascot?
emblem? Mascot. Sure, I like the idea of being the mascot. Like the clown is of McDonald's, right? Am I?
I don't think they've
If
been the
you
mascot
do,
for McDonald's quite some time.
If you do a good enough job, then maybe.
Right, alright. I will
Because-
gather as much people as I can to go to our shop. But I also want to make my greenhouse. And I wanted to visit the library again.
For what do you want to visit the library?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to see if they have stuff about the gods.
You know, I actually just thought of something. I've been meaning to ask this for a bit, Dave. You know that thing you do when you go to the library?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever asked the guy you visit if it's possible for you to bring other people in with you?
I have not, but it's something we can try.
Just hold hands and meditate together.
I'll ask him if I'm ever there.
Yeah, I imagine you go there every so often, but I just kind of thought the last few times we've talked about it that if that's a possibility or not.
I don't know, never crossed my mind.
So...
What about you, June, when you go to your place?
Yeah?
Do you get a feeling like you could take other people with you?
Not the feeling that I could, but I do get a feeling that it is certainly a place I would wish to share with others. I've traveled quite a bit, but I've never seen a place as serene as that one.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
And I think it would be very cool to share that with you guys. Oh, if Deniful... How do you call him? Deniful?
Yeah, then well.
Just Deniful?
Mm-hmm.
If though he's like a god.
Yeah.
Ah.
What do you call yours?
Oh, I call him Madam. Or Lady.
Just lady. Just
I-
madam. No, not even a name. Just a title.
Ja, nou, just a
The
title.
gender.
Waarom gaat your... If I don't use the keyboard, your laptop just keeps like going to the main screen.
It's on eco mode. You have to change it.
Yeah, no, you will get it back tomorrow. You can change it yourself. Alright.
Just keep using
Yeah,
the
no, I
mouse.
call her Lady Aldeth or Madam Aldeth.
Just Aldeth, no last name
She doesn't have
or no
one.
first name.
No. But that's also why I wanted to go to the library to read more about, like, if maybe there's stuff about them.
Jeez, you guys have such interesting places you go at night. I just keep having dreams about being on a battlefield and controlling devil dogs.
Yo, wait, time out. What? You go to a battlefield and control demon dogs?
I mean, it's
Devil dogs?
just a dream, but I kind of I don't know.
What
I
if it
just
isn't?
I
We
don't
shared this before, though.
I don't know. I
What
just
if you go to sleep and then you wake up ready for war?
Wait, what? Maybe it's not a nightmare or a dream. Maybe you actually go physically to some place.
question for DM. Does it feel that when Brandon has had his dreams before, has he felt that he's actually physically at those locations, or is it more that he's kind of like watching a memory through someone else's eyes?
I'm not going to make you roll. I'm going to say it feels more like a memory like you're not controlling.
Right, so Brandon will say, no, I don't actually feel present. It feels like I don't know, like reliving someone else's memories. I'm not in control of my body or anything like maybe. I don't know, it could also just be a dream. Just throwing that possibility out there too. Everything has to mean something.
If dream, and you know it's a dream, you could be lucid dreaming, which means you can do anything within that dream.
Perhaps.
I mean, maybe next
But
time.
these
What, sorry?
have started since we changed.
Sorry, I missed Jun's question.
I said these have started since we changed, right?
Yeah, like the very first time, like straight after the change, I had just had a very similar dream, but it was just like a bunch of bodies. But this time, well, sorry, the last time there was a battle going on. You know what? Actually, comes to think of it, the dogs that I was controlling look kind of like the one that we saw when we were leaving the first world.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't.
When we heard the
question.
static thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
If
Another question: Do you feel at ease during the dreams, or do you feel frightened, or any other emotion?
Was question for DM again. Did Brandon feel any particular sensations when he was dreaming, or is it just up to me as a player?
You felt what you would personally believe you would feel during those moments, but you also felt something that wasn't you. A sense of accomplishment, of excitement.
Okay, so Brandon will say, I mean, I felt freaked out, as you might imagine, but as I say, it was like someone else's memory. It almost felt like there was another presence there that felt powerful, like they were in control, that they were winning. I mean, sorry, go on.
Here's my 2 cents. If that is a memory from your ancestors, because your ancestors were controlling the demon dogs, could that mean that one of the demon dogs is now trying to return to its master, i.e. you? And that's the reason why we saw it at the first world.
Yeah, I guess that is a fair point. But
Why don't you come with me to the library too? Maybe you can find something out about your species.
yeah, I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea. The only thing is that was in a completely different dimension, world. I don't really know what we'd call it at this point.
Yeah, but still though, people that look like you, we've seen them in of the 3 worlds so far.
True. I guess it wouldn't hurt to at least have a look.
I can,
mean,
if you want, look into the library if there is any information about that.
I would probably say at this point Brandon would give David a physical description of the dogs as he observed them in his dream. So
And about the war going on, any specific things you know, factions, names? Because the library I visit spans multiverses.
yeah, I imagined, I guess
It's
it
a
must
bit
because of
different,
the
so
information.
The
you've
more
come back.
specifics you can give, the better.
The last couple of times I couldn't really get a good look. There was so much chaos going on. As much as I can remember, it seemed to be predominantly humans fighting against other tieflings, people of my race. But I didn't get a good look at any like crests or hear anything that would give me any context as to what was going on or why they were fighting. I mean, maybe I could try and do what you suggested the next time. Well, I'm going to assume there's going to be a next time. Maybe try and assert my will a little bit more, and see if I can, I don't know, assert a bit more control over the dream.
I think that's all we can try.
And I'm probably going to have to get back to you, but I'm sorry, that's about as much information as I can give you right now.
it's a start.
Do you guys feel like you need to connect more to those things?
What do you need?
Like, it could be just me, but like in the cave when I was not really able to hit anything, I felt like maybe I'm not putting in enough effort into the path I'm set upon.
No, I feel is that Deneville gives me tools, but how masterful or how skillful you wield the tools, that depends on you. Just because you have a sword doesn't mean you're a master swordsman.
Still have to train with the things
Exactly.
you received. Alright.
I mean, that's also why every so often he still gives me lessons on language. So I don't
But
use that as a skill.
maybe it's a bit different because he's more like somebody that gives things to you instead of being said that you have to preach out of somebody's name.
Your god is asking you to preach her name?
Not necessarily preach, but spread the word, her word, and like the thing she stands for, to embody that.
I mean, that does sound like preaching to me.
Yeah, that does sound like preaching.
Okay, but she's
then
not
again,
like forcing me or something, you know? I don't know.
June, here's the thing though. For someone who, if this is a god who told you to do these things, you haven't really been doing those things.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I felt like, oh, maybe I'm not that good at things yet because I'm not holding up my end of the bargain.
I mean, I don't know, John. I mean, you dealt with those bees pretty well. I mean, going into that situation, we were thinking about doing things a completely different way. I mean, I know Dave came up with the flower idea initially, but I mean, you went into that hive and made friends with those creatures. I know what you're saying, like...
That was also plan A. We also had a plan B.
We did, but what I'm saying is plan A worked out probably because of Jun's skills.
Definitely. It was her skills.
So in that respect, I would say that you are, to the best of your ability, trying to hold up your end of the bargain. I mean, I think you generally don't want a violent outcome in anything that we do, but sometimes what can we do? Like back in that other world, what could we do against a god?
If she wants you to spread her name, there are more ways than just preaching it. You can also lead by example.
Yeah, and I feel like it's not that big of a stretch because mostly I do feel quite connected already. I just need to be more aware of it.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm of a similar mind.
Like, what I meant to say was like embodying her is not that difficult because I already share a lot of morals, I guess, with how she wants things to happen. You know, like if like with the bees, we could have just like be a bit more forceful, but I wanted myself to be nice to them, and that aligns with how she wants things.
Well,
and it's also because like still I sometimes wake up and they're in like another change, like I don't know where my pupils are going. I don't know, we kind of glossed over that.
Yeah, what's going on with that, June? Are you dying?
Yeah, I don't know. For a second I thought I was going blind, but they're like slightly giving off radiance.
Hey, John, I've got an idea actually, if you would hear me out a sec. Do you know the plants that you're collecting you're going to do this greenhouse? Why don't you work with Dave to produce, I don't know, some healing salves? I mean, that's another one.
Potions, other potions, other ingredients.
I mean, it's a good way to make money, and you know, you'd be producing a product that would actively be bringing peace to people in times of distress. So you don't even necessarily have to be a proponent of peace directly. You can kind of improve the world by proxy.
That sounds like a very useful idea that connects everything we're kind of trying to work towards. We will get our money. I do something I like, and I would be working together with Dave, so that's also nice.
I mean, to be fair,
not that I want to work together with Dave or something like
that. But okay.
We're working together.
Nice to do.
We're working together all the time. I think it's just we're gradually finding ways to do that more directly.
Did you just gloss over the fact that you just said you like working with me?
Yeah, I like working as a team. It's nice to do stuff.
I've
when
never
you're
said
not
otherwise.
being mean, it's nice to cook together, you know?
Someone who was extremely hostile, that's surprising.
No, I noticed few days have gone by. I'm getting quite hostile for some reason. I think I should speak more with Kara on that subject.
Do you want to talk that out?
We've
Something going on?
No, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't know how to.
I mean, I remember before we came into this whole situation, you were just feeling pretty lost in general, but being thrown into this situation was probably the most extreme course of action that could have happened to you, given the circumstances. Kind of getting everything you want, but at the same time, just being completely removed from an environment that you're comfortable in.
Yeah, sometimes I still feel like it's not really clicking.
Real?
It's still not making sense to me. I know we're like on a quest and finding things for some ghosts and got powers. There are monsters, but it's still.
And your body is changing.
I mean.
Yeah, that as well.
I mean, John,
still...
you changed your body and you also changed your gender, and just look at me.
I choose me as an example. I'm amazing at this.
Oh no, I'm not talking. I wasn't talking about you, Dave. I'm referring to the fact that I'm basically a devil man now. It's stuff that you're going to have to adjust to, which, to be fair, Dave, that is one thing that you haven't had to deal with directly as much as the rest of us. At least you're physically still the same as you were. I mean, you've got extra stresses too, but in that very specific respect, you haven't undergone a physiological change that, has so drastically affected your appearance.
That is true. How do you feel about that? Growing horns, having this red skin.
A tail? Do you have a tail? Yeah, he has a tail.
Yeah, the horns are annoying sometimes. They keep catching on the bed frame, so it's that. But I don't know, really. It freaked me out at first, obviously, because, one, just looking completely different from falling asleep to waking up make anyone feel broken. I don't know. I mean, maybe because I'm kind of into a lot of fantasy stuff and I do cosplays, it kind of just feels like I'm in a costume a lot of the time. So maybe that's a coping mechanism, but so far it hasn't bothered me as much as I think it would.
And the whole situation?
I can kind of tuck it in most places. I don't know.
Weird question, but can you use it like a third hand? Like, could you grab stuff with your tail?
I must admit I've not tried that. Tell you what, maybe just try to drop something towards my tail, see if I can grab it.
Throw a dagger.
Oh, okay.
There are twigs flying around.
Sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Obviously next to him.
Yeah.
Preferably even further next to him than near him.
I could just imagine you just throwing the dagger at him and just sink or swim, bitch.
Not you. Sorry, Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, I guess it's...
The dagger came out of nothing. It's not a dagger.
10. Perfectly average.
Disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, don't worry,
Just a little higher.
Nope. Okay. You didn't roll higher.
I did not roll higher. No.
Okay, so you try to flick your tail around, and you manage to hit the dagger side on. Kind of, you feel it sharp just against your tail slightly, and you pull back suddenly. It's kind of like vaguely hitting a ball with a bat, but sharp.
Any damage?
No damage,
Okay.
just pain.
So yeah, it just nicks the side of itself. Well, the thing is,
instead of a dagger, here, and I give him the unbreakable arrow.
Yeah. Why did you start with attack? That's smart.
No, I had to
we have
think
twigs
quickly.
lying around, Martinez.
What?
We literally have bunches of twigs.
Yeah,
What's-
there are
what's-
twigs.
I had
What's
daggers.
wrong with you?
Yeah, use the arrow. I give it to you. Unbreakable arrow. Use
Okay.
it to use it for training.
Okay, Brandon takes the unbreakable arrow and he's gonna just try and coil his tail around the arrow, just kind of practicing, like I don't know, kind of like doing, it's like doing arm crunches, but with a tail to just kind of build up, I don't know.
It takes you a while to figure out exactly how to properly curl your tail to wrap around something, but you eventually manage it. After seeing a lot of random fumbling that everyone is looking on far too intently.
After 5 minutes, David gets bored and does something else.
Which is reasonable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say that Brandon is probably just going to sort of do that while he continues to talk to John. He's just going to say, I think you do, as I've said to you before, John, I think you're doing fine, really. We've just had a lot of crazy things happen, and maybe the next time, maybe like when we're, I don't know, planning something or we're about to go into a situation, if you feel that what we're doing isn't, I don't know, peaceful enough, the best thing I could advise is just to speak your mind. So
I also apologize in advance, just in case.
yeah, but
Right.
but the thing is, at least if you do that, you'll have tried.
Yeah.
Or you'll be able to tell yourself that you've tried and to find that other option. I think it's worse if you had a thought, didn't say something, and then things turn out badly. I could then understand you've
Yeah.
some guilt.
I also think it's because I know it sounds stupid, but like I tried a lot do something back in the cave and nothing worked, and then it kind of like I realized I'm in an actual, like this is real, and it's just not like, I don't know, it just dawned upon me things can go wrong.
I mean,
Like
until I
so
got
far I'm also not the one that got hit badly by anything, so it never dawned upon me that
try.
we can get hurt badly.
Yeah, I got
We
hurt
can
pretty.
fail.
I've gotten hurt decently badly a few times, so that reality is well and truly sunk in for me.
I still when I wake up I'm like, oh, I'm still here. It doesn't, like, it still feels like it's not real.
I don't think the video
And suddenly
game elements help that we've got,
it's creeping up.
because we've got the UI. I think that makes
Yeah.
it feel like a video game. There's actively elements to this whole experience that make it very easy for us to approach this with the mindset of a video game.
I also actually felt quite bad for the spirit.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy is an asshole. He almost killed me.
Yeah, but we also came into his territory and he kept saying leave, and
I said I
Say-
just want to talk, and he kept insulting me.
yeah.
The way I think about that, John, you saw the number of dead bodies in there.
Oh yeah, that's also.
So
I mean, like, I don't know. I just realized whenever we take somebody's life or something's life, it's actually alive and not. No, this is this is just.
yeah,
Oh.
I get it, but the way I would argue in that case, I mean, not that this is a solution in every situation, but I think in that one, imagine how many lives we've saved by putting those to an end. I mean, they were, like, that spirit was obviously suffering, or it seemed that way at least to me. So I don't know.
Perhaps it kind of maybe moved on now.
Maybe, or maybe it's. Although then again, we do have its essence, so I'm not really sure how that works. That'd be a question for Lante.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm glad it died.
I mean, it was definitely a threat. I'm not debating that, Dave. I think
No,
I've-
certainly, but
I think dealing with it has saved lives. I'm under no illusions otherwise. But
And maybe it's because, I did almost die multiple times, but I don't have the
Yeah.
same feeling of surreality, believing that this is a game. But then again, I also know that if I have to choose between going on a defensive or aggressive of an attacking entity, because the wisp attacked first, and in case the bees also were going to attack, I'm ready to throw some hands. as they say.
so basically, hope for the best but expect the worst.
Prepare for the worst.
Well, you know what
shouldn't-
you know what I
shouldn't
mean.
be naive in such situations. It's not like you go somewhere as a target. You obviously try to defend yourself and save your own life, right?
You know, I just realized something. Maybe you and me are a bit similar in that respect, Dave, although I'm a little bit the opposite way. I kind of am a hope for the best and prepare for the worst as well, but where you'll go on the offensive, I'll advocate for falling back. So, similar mindset, but a different conclusion.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to broach something whilst we're on that subject. If we go hunting for monsters again, I think we need to be better prepared than we were last time, whether that's looking up things in the library or just asking around more about
Yeah.
those no monsters.
Yeah.
Because
Because
I think that's probably the best compromise I can think of. I think going on the attack there was ultimately the best thing, but I think we need to be better prepared. I actually had an idea as well regarding that, and maybe it was something I can do to proactively help. I'll need to ask Lonte about it, but when I go back to the shop and have done this thing for Kara, I was thinking of maybe, I don't know, experimenting more with my enchanting to see if I could create gadgets. You know, like if we learn specific things about monsters, making, I don't know, consumable tools that could useful. I mean, you remember how much a difference the glue balls made when we were in the first mines?
Yeah, and also on that same subject, I do think we need to be better prepared. Because in hindsight, when we went for the Will-O-Wisp, knowing nothing of the Will-O-Wisp, we attacked the image or whatever it is doing instead of its main body because we didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I kept attacking is I was just figuring that was all I could do is just maybe try and distract it. But yeah, that just was going nowhere. And honestly, Dave, we got lucky there.
Yeah, we did. So we definitely need to, for the next time, understand our opponents better. Also, that's both for the defensive side, because we know what it's throwing at us, but also on the attacking side, so we know what its weaknesses are.
True.
Yeah, if we're better prepared, we have more leverage in the entire.
I mean, that might be enough. That might be another thing that we'll need your library and Danaval for, because I'm learning about enchanting, but I am not a handyman. So if it is that we come up with ideas, I'm not able to do with my level of knowledge. That's probably the place that is going to be best suited to getting information about mechanics or engineering, because we can't really rely on the technology level of the worlds that we're visiting.
Could look for some books about like people that make. I don't know. I don't think they use the word gadget for them, but like maybe they make some things.
I'm thinking about the library specifically because have you seen many books in our language, Dave?
Yeah, also.
I mean,
the first time I went there, I was unable to understand most of the books, but there were some books which titles I could read.
Because if there's stuff in our language, then that would probably be ideal. Actually, for that matter, maybe what if it's possible for you to bring the books physically back from there?
I don't think it is, because I'm not physically in that place.
Right.
As Deneville said, I am astro projecting.
Oh, right. Right.
Projecting.
Yeah,
that's.
I wasn't sure if you actually physically manifested that. I don't check it on you at night, so I wasn't sure.
What?
Oh, you know what I mean, John. I don't go.
It doesn't check in on me during the nights.
I don't go into people's rooms, is what I'm saying, guy. I kind of just speak to you guys in the evening, and then I see you downstairs the next morning, so I wouldn't really know the difference.
So who was gonna take first watch again?
It was gonna be you, Dave, yeah, and then I'm on second.
I think I'm gonna try to get some rest.
Yeah, that's probably the best, and yeah, I'll probably just try and settle for a little bit, but I'll probably still be awake when it's my turn, Dave.
You should go to sleep. You need your rest.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm gonna stay up deliberately. It just takes me a while to get to sleep. I'm gonna try.
Okay, alright. And while they are going to sleep, I'm going to read my school, trying to learn it.
Okie dokie. So how many hours are you each taking?
I think 4, so that everybody has 8 hours of sleep.
Okie dokie.
I will not try to sleep immediately. I will try to like meditate, like back in the shop how we do. But I hope being out in nature helps a bit more with concentrating.
You hear the occasional.
Yeah, thanks for ruining it, dude.
The occasional.
I thought But I mean, like spiritual connection, you know, like feel the roots, the leaves, the trees.
Roll me your religion.
I do have. Okay. I was like, who am I? But it's an intelligence stat. 1d. 11.
As you're relaxing, you can feel the earth that's currently surrounding you. And you feel things squirming through it, completely content in their little lives and the desperate fight for survival. At one point, you begin to really focus on an epic saga between an ant and a beetle. David and Goliath, as they take out one another. The ant speed, zooming around it.
So now we have Insect David too.
Yes. The ant zooms around, nipping at its legs. The beetle moving slower, trying to smush it but failing constantly. And slowly but surely the ant whittles it down. Until one unfateful turn, where the beetle is just quick enough and manages to crush the back half of the ant, ending the saga with the Goliath still standing tall. You shed a tear, then you just chill and vibe with the roots.
You will fight with the roots.
David, give me your watch. Give me a perception check, but with disadvantage, given you're spending the time reading.
50. I should do all the rolls today. I think it's a good
Yeah.
day for me.
Yeah, I don't think you rolled with a single digit today, did you?
The
No,
thing
I
is,
found
now that you've acknowledged it, however,
We'll see. Maybe today is my day.
Whilst you are settled and reading, you do at one point hear some twigs snapping.
I look. With
You look
my
out,
Magical eyes.
and-
defeats dark vision.
as your magical eyes gaze into the darkness, you eventually see a small form moving of a rat, about a foot long, making its way through the underbush, just simply going past, going on its way. It sniffs the air once,
You would have eaten it.
or then scurrying along, which is otherwise uneventful.
4 hours? Yes. In that case, I will wake Brandon.
Okay then.
Brandon has shaken.
oh. Hey,
It's your turn.
looks like I actually managed to get a bit of sleep after all. Okay, I'll go and take my watch then.
Alright. And, sure you stay warm. Keep the fire going.
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep, thinking of the library.
Okay. Brandon,
Uh-huh.
roll me a perception check.
I'm good at these, he says.
Okay then. Your watch goes on, and you don't really detect anything near you. You don't really hear out and hear any strange sounds or anything nearby. Shadows move in the night as the night progresses. The stars pass in the sky until eventually, faintly, you start to hear something.
Okay, I can. Guys, Brandon Brandon doesn't move towards the sound. Is the source of sound getting closer to Brandon, or what?
It doesn't sound like it's getting closer, simply getting louder.
Yeah, I think Brandon will probably go and wake John, just because it's not David's. David's just had his shift, and he's just going, John, wake up! Can you hear that?
Yeah, Goliath.
Oh, John, John, do you hear that? That static?
Do I hear it?
You do, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's that. I am definitely not imagining this is sound. That is the sound that I heard.
No. Yeah, I hear it as well.
Yeah, that. As it
It's
gets
getting louder.
Yeah, as it gets louder, then Brandon is going to look around to see where he can spot any of those dogs or anything else moving in the darkness.
Suddenly stops. As it does, after a few moments, you hear a crack and suddenly reverberates. You look around. At first, you don't see anything, just the shadows in the night. Until eventually, distant, you see a pair of red eyes. They turn and look towards you, and a second pair, and a third. And
Oh.
something pops up in front of you. A quest icon.
Brandon just looks at the quest icon wordlessly.
Quest. Survive. Description.
Survive optional. Is this an optional quest by any chance?
The terror dogs have caught the scent of a remnant of Bertu. Don't die. Reward? Your life. We'll end the session.
Is Brandon the only one that gets that quest?
Yes.
That's a fucking Swiss. Like, I don't even get a reward. I just get to continue. You get to continue living. Well,
You get
gee,
a +1 to life. So 1 up.
you get a year.
Quest of life.
You get a year older. Congratulations.
Also, what the fuck's with the pineapple?
Every year you have to...
I don't know who made that.
Yeah, the shape reminded me of a pineapple, sorry.
Okay, so
It's like pineapple.
they're called terror dogs. Wonderful.
Maybe.
Error.
Well, I mean, it's what the quest says, so I'm going to assume it's canon until proven otherwise. Anyway, that's going to be it for the session tonight. So, see if we do indeed survive, or if I guess, survive.
Like and subscribe.
Yep, please do that. And until then, we shall speak to you next time.